right, welcome back to Smoke Rings After Dark. Tonight's episode is going to be covering it's going to be half and half. So we've talked a lot about carnivore on the podcast in the past. So going to go over some carnivore stuff tonight because we've had some questions about it. And then all the stuff that you see on the table here is home/natural remedies. So a lot of things are happening. We're in January now. There's a lot of talk about flu. People are getting super sick right now. Lots of people are calling out of work. So we thought we would discuss some things that we do to try to, number one, stay as healthy as possible, have a good immune system, and then how to combat some of these things that you might have. So Christy has already passed it without telling you what it is.
Oh, Romeo e Juliet.
It is a Romeo
1875.
Romeo e Juliet, 1875. All right.
Tastes like cardboard.
Well, it definitely doesn't have the Betty flavor.
No flavor.
There's no chocolate to it. It's just a basic what we call a Churchill cigar. It's the long, kind of thin Churchill type cigar. I don't think it's bad. It's smooth. It's not very harsh hitting. All right. Anyway, so we're going to. I will be doing 4 roses this evening. A little mixed drink here in the Michigan decanter that I got for Christmas. We'll pop a little of that off in there for my drink tonight. Christy, of course, will be still having
iced coffee.
Iced coffee. So we'll leave that nice Michigan bottle there in case anybody wants to buy one. We'll let you know where it came from. All right. So, carnivore.
Yes. You've been almost 2 months now. Almost fairly strict. Not super strict, but
so strict. To give a little background, we were in Kentucky when I first heard about carnivore. I don't know what my exact weight was, but I know I was overweight. Started watching a ton of videos like everybody else does on YouTube and stuff, trying to figure out what to do. Came across a couple doctors that had some carnivore videos and also some couples, right, that we watched. And yeah. I was blown away because I'm a guy, right? Most guys like meat. And I was like, well, this should be pretty easy. So I went on this journey of carnivore and said, okay, I'm going to try it. So I did it for...
We did it for 2 months.
2 months, I think, yeah. Maybe the first 30 days, I think I knew. So I can tell you right now, the first week was terrible.
Yes.
I had a bad headache. And everybody says that. You'll hear it. You get a terrible headache.
Leg cramps.
That all went after...
bathroom issues.
About a week. Yeah, you got some poop issues. So in the first week, it's flushing your system out, right? It's cleansing it. So you're going to be in and out of the bathroom. Your body's trying to adjust to the new stuff you're putting in it and getting rid of the old stuff. The cramps are because it's lack of salt.
Yeah.
You don't have the magnesium, potassium, so you really have to flush your system with a lot of electrolytes and a lot of salt. And then the other thing we had was the headache. Oh. And I don't know, it's probably just getting rid of the sugar, right? Because you're not eating any sugar in this diet.
It's like the keto flu. It's like when you
super bad.
The first 3 to 7 days, you're getting all the sugars flushed out of your system. So you have that keto flu like you do when you do a keto diet. Same thing.
The headache was god awful, but after a week it surpassed and I didn't have any more. The good news about the diet now was I think after 3 weeks I started noticing. I didn't lose a ton of weight.
You lost a lot of inches. You've lost a lot more inches this time too.
Yeah, I could tell in my jeans, my belt, I lost inches. So that was a huge plus. We stayed on it for 60 days.
2 months, yeah.
At least. Now I think we kind of fell off it. We moved. Some things happened, right? So we kind of fell off of the wagon, if you will, right?
And I got off of it because of my stomach issues, so I couldn't.
Yeah, you couldn't really stay on carnivore. But fast forward, I've been at it now currently again for
almost 2 months. Yeah.
Almost 2 months again. A lot more exercise in this one, but I feel great. I feel a lot better. I usually, if you watched our last podcast or the one before on the PTSD and anxiety podcast, a lot of my anxiety and panic attack stuff started with my stomach.
Yep.
Just because I didn't feel well. So this has helped that tremendously with not getting up. I don't have bloating. My stomach doesn't feel sick. I'm not like irregular when I go to the bathroom. Like it's very consistent. It's pretty much on a time schedule now.
Mm-hmm. Unless you unless you vary off the diet, then yeah, as long as you stick to it, you don't have any issues.
If you vary off the diet, you're definitely going to know it. Like I did that one time. I think you made cookies one night, and like I was been strict on carnivore. I'm like, well, I'll just eat one of these cookies, and it was not a normal size cookie. They're massive, right? So I ate the whole cookie, and I knew it. The next day, I got up, my knees hurt, like I had pain,
massive inflammation.
My stomach was sick. I was bloated. I knew. I'm like, that was the sugar in that cookie. I should have never ate it. So if you do cheat on a day, you're going to have some problems with it. But I get asked a lot. People ask about carnivore, and they don't know what it is. Not an expert here. Do your own research by any means. But I can tell you the bottom line is this. If it comes from an animal, you can eat it. If it does not come from an animal, you're not supposed to eat it. Now, that is 100% clean carnivore, like doing it the correct way. Now, you'll hear comments like dirty carnivore. People add some stuff in.
We technically did dirty carnivore because we did cheese.
Yeah, we did carnivore. Well, you can do cheese on the clean carnivore. It's just the type of cheese that you're doing.
Yeah.
We just didn't buy the right cheese because it was super expensive, right?
Yeah. You can do it super cheap, or you can do it super expensive. You can have steak all day, every day, or you can have bacon, butter, eggs, and beef.
Yeah, so by no means are we doing steak every day because we just can't afford that. So mine is basically just that bacon. I do bacon, burgers, butter, eggs, cooked in bacon grease, sausage, chicken wings.
He's not a big chicken fan, so we can only do chicken wings.
So, so I do pretty much that's what I eat throughout the day. And I only eat sometimes once a day, sometimes twice. Just depends on work and schedule.
You have to make yourself eat.
But you need to eat a lot. The goal of the diet is to eat until you're over full.
You're
right?
uncomfortably full.
Uncomfortably full.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do is eat as much as you possibly can. And it's all protein, so it's really good for you. But and I've been on sardines.
Blech.
If you guys look up sardines, I know people say they're gross. If you get wild caught sardines in olive oil, that's what you want to be eating. So they're really, really good. They're high in omega-3s. But as a snack on carnivore, that's the ticket. You can put a little hot sauce on them or something if you want to, but that's a go-to snack for me. And also pork rinds.
Yes.
You got to be careful on the pork rinds. Make sure you get the right brand. Read the ingredients on them.
Max or zero everything.
Yeah.
And I use those. I crush those up and use them as a breading to make them like fried chicken or whatever. And they're great.
Yeah, the pork rinds are a lifesaver because it gives you that crunch that you're missing from like chips and Doritos and So I mean, it doesn't. You get used to them, and you can get some that are flavored. I think it's not terrible, right? If you get a barbecue or a hot whatever to mix it up, I don't think it like is going to flatten your journey by any means.
And I even made I made taco shells out of cheese and put some pork rinds in it for some extra crunch and stuff, and they're great. Yeah,
those are good. You can use we use what else? Pork rinds and what was the other crumbs we used? Something else or breadcrumbs?
I ordered pork rinds, panko crumbs. Yeah. There's a company that makes them that are just like different flavored.
Yeah, they're really good.
Already crushed up.
Yeah, it just gives it texture because you got to think if you're eating the same thing every day, it can get boring. So you got to mix it up a little bit. You definitely have to drink a ton of water, and you have to have electrolytes in it. That's the only way you're going to survive the headache and the cramps in your legs.
And you got to have good fats, lots of good fats, lots of good like butter, lots of butter. Like when you see these carnivore people eating a stick of butter, you gotta have it.
I was at work the other day. Somebody asked me what I had for lunch, and I was telling them like, "You're eating butter, like a half a stick of butter, but like you have to have it." And then people are like, "Oh no, your cholesterol, you're gonna get a heart attack." Listen, I've been to the doctor. I've had my blood levels tested, and they're fine. My cholesterol is not high. I think for me, it's big pharma, right? Like I think,
of course,
that's the people say that stuff, and doctors because that's all they know what to say. This causes this because if they didn't, pharmaceuticals would be out of business, right?
Doctors
would have no more business because they have nothing to treat. Because people would be like, "Oh, I'm on this diet and it fixed everything." We've heard of people getting rid of type 2 diabetes.
Oh, absolutely.
On this diet.
Yep.
People that were obese and overweight,
joint pain, back pain, you name it.
Yeah, there's been a ton of stuff. So please don't watch this only video. If you watch this and you're interested in it, go search carnivore diet. You'll see a couple doctors and a bunch of people are going to say the same things. And all I would tell anybody is to try it. I had mom try it one time. She really liked it. She did well in it, and then she got off of it. But I think if you give it the 30 days, you'll be like, wow, I do feel better.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that are on it.
Feel more healthier. I've lost some weight. I've lost some inches.
Well, the main thing is you've
more
lost
energy.
all that inflammation. You've lost all that.
Yeah, the inflammation's gone.
And it goes back to what our ancestors, I guess, like cavemen, by way back. That's all they had. They didn't have farms of crops to eat. They had animals and whatever they could kill and harvest with their hands. So that's what they ate. And they didn't have all these health conditions. We created all these health conditions by all the crap we put in our food and all the medicines that we take, and hence the reason we have this stuff up here. Because I mean, just like we've always said, we firmly believe that God put everything on this planet to sustain us, to heal us, to feed us, to keep us alive. He created everything on this planet. And we have, our ancestors used to use all the things on the planet to heal their bodies and to sustain their bodies and all that stuff. But we stopped doing that because it's easier, it's convenience, and you can just go get a frozen meal and God knows what's in it and throw it in your body. And that's causing all this inflammation. That's causing all these different diseases and all these sicknesses and ailments and stuff. And we need to go back to doing what our ancestors did before we started putting all this crap in our bodies. So
yeah, I think a lot of time from that, like you watch all the stuff about fast food. You don't know who's cooking that food, and you read reports. It's not meat, right? It's lab grown beef that they're cooking. And
yeah,
you read this,
or 3D printed chicken in Campbell's soup.
Yeah, we've talked a lot about lately. You just can't trust anybody at this point. It doesn't matter. Like people are like, oh no, I'm a vegan. I just eat vegetables. Well, okay, I get the vegetables come from the ground, right? But then people are like, well, what's it sprayed with? You know, the amount of chemicals that are sprayed on that stuff.
Or what's in the soil itself.
Or in the soil that they're being grown in. Listen, at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you. I'm not saying carnivores for everybody. No. You have to pick out what works for you. That's just what works for me. And that's why I'm talking about it. You want to be vegan, be a vegan. You want to go eat fast food all day, go eat fast food all day. Well, you do you and I do me. I mean, that's kind of what it is.
Well, I couldn't completely do the carnivore either. I did it for the most part, but I
had
to throw some vegetables in there. Like my thing was I threw avocados in there because I can only eat small amounts. I can't eat a whole steak at one sitting. So I had to throw little bits of other stuff in there to kind of sustain me.
Yeah, well, and that's a good fat. The avocado you can have. It's a good fat.
Yeah, it's a good fat.
I know it doesn't come from an animal per se, but it's a good fat source. But the butter, cooking bacon grease, save your bacon grease, cooking it and everything, and just try it for 30 days. So
yeah, if you just commit to trying it hardcore for 30 days, you will not regret it. And you'll be like, why have I not done this before?
Yeah, you'll think,
you're gonna miss the sugars, you're gonna miss your sweet stuff for the first 7 days max if you stick hardcore. And after that, you're not gonna miss it. You're gonna have to make yourself eat. You're gonna have to tell yourself to eat food. It's that easy.
Yeah, because you kind of stay full all day. Sometimes I'll eat once a day because I'm just full. Like I ate some chicken wings earlier today, and you'd ask, I'm like, no, I'm not really hungry. Like my body doesn't want food right now. And when it wants it, I'll go eat and I'll have whatever is in there that's carnivore, right? Or a can of sardines or whatever that works for me. So anyways, go do your research on the carnivore. This is not all about carnivore. So the last one I'm going to take, because I'm going to let Christy cover the rest of this stuff, because I really don't know a whole lot about it, except for I take it. So this we talked about on the 2 podcasts ago. So on our PTSD anxiety video we did a week ago now, we talked about this lavender. I didn't have it on the time, so I wanted to bring it on here. So the brand of this lavender stick is called Boom Boom. Just like that. Boom Boom. It's a Boom Boom nasal stick, and it's just lavender. And I know I told you guys last week, it's like Vicks, They sell like an inhaler when they probably still sell them when I was a kid. Like your nose was stuffy, like you get this little thing and you could like put it in your nose and you just sniff it. It's the same thing. I've had this now. Geez, it comes in like a 3-pack, but I've probably had this stick for months. I would say by this point, probably a couple months, and it's still very strong. So it has lasted a super long time. I have 3 of these. I leave one at work, I leave one at home, and I carry one in my tactical insertion bag and take this. But yeah, it's super strong. You don't have to like stick it in your nose. All you have to do is hold it up, and it's super strong with lavender. This has been a good recovery for me. If I feel anxiety coming on and stuff like that, I just grab this stick, take a couple deep breaths of this lavender stick. I will try and leave the link in the description on Amazon where you can get this Boom Boom nasal stick. Don't leave home without it. If you have anxiety or you suffer from panic attacks, that will definitely help you to help kind of calm you down. Lavender is a calming oil anyways, right?
Essential oil.
Yeah. All right. So on the table here, we have a lot of these jars. I'm going to let Christy discuss this. What I will say is this. 3 of these things I've tried. Some is not for guys. It doesn't do me any good.
It is for guys, but you don't use it.
But you'll see when you get into it. But some of this stuff I have tried. Listen, I'll be honest. I will always tell you the truth. I was very reluctant, mostly about this when we get to this. But I've tried them, and they're not bad like I thought they were going to be. And I will say that I firmly believe in the ones that I've tried. That I will say. Some of the other stuff, I don't know nothing about it.
Well, and you've seen this with me.
Mm-hmm.
So this is fermented garlic and honey. You literally just put a bunch of whole garlic cloves in a jar. You cover it with honey about 2 inches, and you put the lid on it. And you have to burp it every so often for 4 days to let it ferment. And then you just take the honey cloves. And we were in Virginia camping.
Yeah.
And I have stomach ulcers. So my ulcer started bleeding, and it's excruciating pain, horrible pain. Nothing, we took everything, Tums, every kind of
everything,
liquid, pill, everything you can think of. Nothing works. I don't care what, pain pills don't work. When I went to the ER with them recently, they gave me, what'd they give me? They gave me morphine. They didn't touch it. The law did barely touch it, just knocked me out. But it's horrible pain. This, within 2 to 3 days of taking it, stops.
Yeah, completely. I think the time we were camping, it didn't take long.
No, it was like 2 days. And I mean, I went from being doubled over, crying in pain,
you're in a lot of pain
all day, every day, all night long, to it stopped. So
yeah, now I will tell you,
believe in that.
I will tell you, it's expensive. The honey is outrageous. So she was down, and I went to the grocery store, and she said, "This is how much you need." And I bought like 5.
You can make small amounts.
Like I bought like 5 things of honey. I don't know. I bet you I spent an outrageous amount of money.
I think you spent like $80 on
honey and garlic, and the garlic wasn't bad, but the honey was outrageous. But we've had that jar now for a long time, and
like 4 or 5 months.
You could tell that the honey's not thick.
Yeah, it
thins out
when it ferments.
So it's not really thick anymore. And there's got to be 20 garlic cloves still in there. So I will take this every day, once a day. I take 1 clove out and get a little bit of honey in the spoon, and I eat it. And because it's fermented, it doesn't taste like garlic.
No, it's
not
sweet.
As strong.
It's sweet.
Yeah.
And like if I start getting sick, I'll start taking that again and drinking the honey. And
so what's the benefits of it?
It's very good for your immune system. Super good for your immune system. I'm not really sure what all the other benefits are, but I had read that the fermented garlic and honey would heal your gut biome.
Yep, it
does. That's why I made some up.
I read that about the gut. I know it's to help prevent getting sick. If you start getting a cough, the sniffles, stuff like that, you're supposed to eat garlic no matter what. So yeah, I know it's really healthy for you. I know people are like, ew, it looks gross, it's fermented. Telling you when you eat it, you never know the difference.
No, it's like candy.
Yeah. I don't know if I can go that
it's
far.
not the best thing.
It ain't like a gummy bear.
No, but it's tolerable enough that you can get it down, especially for its health benefits. Now this, and I had to do a little bit of read on it because I couldn't remember what all the all of the health benefits were. This is fermented black garlic. Totally different. I ordered this on Walmart. You can get this on Walmart.com. It comes in its little husk. I don't know if you can hear it shaking around there. There's like a little garlic clove in there, and it's kind of gooey, like a thick, almost like a thick chocolate.
Yeah, so here, I haven't had one today, so I will do it live on the podcast to show you. So when I first got this, I was like, what? Black garlic?
He was like, I'm not
eating that. Absolutely not. So it's in this little husk, and then I thought when I opened it up that it would come out in like little pieces, but it doesn't. It's just one massive
clove of
garlic.
And how long did you say they fermented it?
So this goes, I know I read this is at 170 degrees for
14 months.
No.
I thought you said it was 14 months.
I don't think it's 14 months. I think it was for like 3 days.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. I don't know the exact number, but I read it.
So it's a powerful antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, immune boosting, potentially improving heart health by lowering your blood pressure and cholesterol, gut health with prebiotic properties, and it shows promise in fighting certain cancers and protecting brain function, with benefits largely stemming from increased antioxidants levels compared to raw garlic, making it easier to digest and consume.
Yeah, so I just ate it. It's very gummy texture-wise. It's very soft. It's not hard like a clove would be when you bite into it. Very soft. The taste is not bad. You can definitely tell there's a little garlic to it. It's not strong and potent by any means. But I now have, this is Polar is the brand. This is Polar Organic Black Garlic. Heat aged superfood is what it says.
Yeah.
So I have a can of this in my office. I eat one every day. I think it's definitely anything that helps my stomach and digestive issues, I'm going to be all about it.
Yeah, and do it all the time, or whenever you start feeling something coming on, just start taking it, and it helps immensely, I promise.
Yep.
Now this is our golden syrup. We have this always, all year round. This is honey, turmeric, ginger, a little bit of black pepper, and some cayenne pepper.
Oh.
And you just take a teaspoon of it twice a day, in the morning and the evenings, when you start to get sick, or before you start getting sick, especially like the winter months. I promise it will cut your sickness down by days, or you won't get sick at all. And I need to, normally every winter I get the croup, I get bronchitis, I get pneumonia. Every single year, without fail, I'm sick as a dog for about 2 months out of the whole winter season. Have not had so much as sniffles yet. So, and I don't know that if that's because we're living in Florida, but the weather does go we're supposed to have 30s and 40s this week. It will go from 60 to 90, 60 to 70, back fast and forth. So.
But that's been a go-to. I think these all three, I would say, is immune system, right? And don't wait till you feel it coming on. I mean, you can, but they're like preventative. Especially this one here.
Take it on a regular basis.
Is preventative. Now, somebody wanted to make that, because it's not like this, you can buy it. Like, how much or what do you put in there?
Well, it depends on how big of a batch you want to
make.
Okay,
so let's say this size mason jar.
So, like, I do this like I do with most of my recipes. I don't really measure. I just kind of eyeball it. So like I would fill this up to about right there with honey. And then I'd probably put a tablespoon of ginger, a tablespoon of turmeric, probably half a teaspoon maybe of black pepper, and then or maybe a teaspoon, and then a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and then mix it all up and let it sit in a dark place for a few days and kind of meld all together.
Now, do you have to keep stirring it every couple of days, or just sits there?
No, it just sits there. I mean, I do.
Before we take it, try and shake it up or something.
Oh yeah, always do before we use it, just because it settles and stuff.
And when we take it, it's usually just like a teaspoon. 1 teaspoon during the day and night.
You
whatever.
Can put it in hot water, make it tea if you want to. Yeah. Whatever. You can mix it with some lemon water in the morning. It's really good for your gut. It's really good for your metabolism. Everything. So yeah.
All right. Well, thanks.
Okay. So we talked about this the other day for the ADHD, PTSD, anxiety. This is the mushroom tea. I know there's a so many different ones. Oh, let me pull that sticker off. Sorry. Not trying to advertise for nobody. Anyway, this is just the one I tried first. I didn't go through a whole truckload of them. This is Journey Mushroom Coffee Blend. And it has, hang on, I got to put my eyeballs on.
It's a pretty good cigar.
Yeah,
I like the Romeo and Juliet. It's very smooth, not harsh. Good cigar.
So it has 1 carb. The serving size is a tablespoon. 1 carb, 25 calories, 4 grams of protein. And it has, it does have coffee bean extract. Maybe it's not the best one. I don't know. It's got chaga, lion's mane, cordyceps. It has glycine. There's a whole bunch of L things in here. Yeah. There's like L-glutamine acid, arginine, L-lysine, L-leucine.
All the L's.
A lot of L's. L-tyrosine. A lot of these are good for ADHDers too, though. A lot of those things are, but this may not be the best one. This is just the one I tried just to see if I could even get through it. It does have collagen proteins in it and L-theanine in it. So anyway, it tastes good. It tastes like hot cocoa. I can't complain. I always throw a little bit of creamer in there with it to make it even creamery. Creamery. Okay, so this right here, this is my everyday, twice a day, use it like religion. My don't look at all my wrinkles stuff. This is oh my gosh, I hate my brain. Castor oil, jojoba oil.
What did you say?
Castor oil. Jojoba oil.
Jojoba oil. I thought you said something else. You probably did too. Don't lie.
I did not. I said jojoba.
All right, go ahead.
Castor oil, jojoba. It has frankincense, caffeine oil, and that's for those under eyes and stuff. And I think that's all I put in it this time. I think so. Sometimes I'll put like tea tree oil in there or clove oil, but it is amazing on your skin. You wake up and feel like smooth as baby's butt. This is what I've been trying for about the last 2 months for hair growth. My hair, with the hormone issues and all that stuff, my hair had gotten really bad thin. So this is rosemary, cloves, cinnamon. Oh.
Yeah, I don't use that. I don't have any hair, so I don't really use that.
I think it's just rosemary, cloves, and cinnamon.
Yeah, I know you say it works.
Yeah,
you've noticed it's growing.
Yeah, my hair has probably grown about 2 inches.
And how long?
In the last 2, I've probably been using about 2.5 months.
And how do you use it?
I just spray it on my hair in the morning.
Like a whole, how much? The whole head wet?
Yeah, just spray it on your scalp and just work it in. It dries just fine, no problems. It doesn't leave any residue on your hair or nothing like that. And just style your hair as normal and go. And I do it every day. And I have like little new growth all over the place. So yeah. And it's thickened up a lot. Like the hair shaft itself is thickened up a lot. So oh, and it's got tea tree. Tea tree oil. Have tea tree oil.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's our go-tos. And if anybody knows of anything else, we're always open to try something, a more natural way to approach things. I would give anything for a all natural, complete fix for ADHD.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, if you know anything that you use for home remedy, there's a lot of stuff we didn't talk about tonight, like lemons.
Yeah.
Right. We do a lot of lemon water. Mm-hmm. The beets.
Yeah,
we got the beet juice made up in the refrigerator, which is really good for like your heart.
And that's got a little bit of everything: beets and carrots,
turmeric,
and apples, turmeric,
ginger. So there's some stuff we buy, like whether we get some ginger today and ate it raw.
Oh yeah.
Right. And I was feeling sick.
And we found out that you love beets.
Yeah, listen, she eats these beets all the time, and I can't stand them. I'm like, I'm not eating that. It looks gross.
Beets are amazing.
But she bought something today at the store, and I ate it raw.
Yeah, and
she
loved
took the whatever the wrapper off, whatever you call the husk, whatever it is. Anyways, she cut it.
Peeled the skin off.
It was like a beet chip. It was delicious. Like I could eat those things raw. So we're definitely going to try baking some of those in some chips. I know it's not really carnivore. I wouldn't eat them all the time, but just every once in a while because they're really good for your heart.
He's not real good with vegetables,
right?
He does not eat vegetables, so I try to get him in every chance.
The beets are really good. The lemons are really good for you. I saw a guy the other day we follow on social media, and he just took a lemon, ate the whole thing. Like the rind and everything.
Of course, that's the same guy that also ate the whole
piece of ginger.
Whole knob of ginger.
Yeah. Well, they say that the best part of the lemon is in the rind.
Well, it has the most nutrients.
And you throw the rind out. And so some people put it in boiling water and make a tea or something like that. But yeah, I know if you eat a lemon, it tastes gross. It's super hard to do. But that's supposed to be very beneficial.
That's like you made fun of me for scrubbing my face with a banana peel. But that has
weird.
Super
Never
good
seen that.
nutrients.
If you've seen that, put that in the comments. We'll come home and see your wife rubbing a banana peel.
All right, this is going to be like the toilet paper roll issue, whether it goes over the top or on the bottom, and you're going to lose. So, ladies, a banana peel on the skin.
No.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
Well, it's kind of weird. I don't know. If it works, it works for you. Again, everybody does their own thing. So I think if you find something that works, any of this stuff is good.
Definitely.
But I can attest to this. And I'm the most skeptical person that there probably is out there. I don't take any medication. I don't take anything. I stay away from it. But this stuff here works. I can tell you that I've started getting sick. That garlic definitely helps.
And for you to see how it affected my stomach, it was pretty shocking.
I was pretty shocked because it did fix it very quickly.
Yeah, because we had a week of just excruciating, could not get anything. We probably spent $40 a day at the store on over-the-counter medicines and stuff, and nothing touched it. Yeah.
Now I'm going to tell you a story, and this is probably not going to be the cleanest story in the world, but I just thought of it. Well, I just thought of it. We're talking about remedies, and people might have issues. So I just think it's important.
Oh, no.
I worked with a guy one time. This was many, many years ago in Michigan when I lived in Detroit. And he told me this story. And I laughed at first. I'm like, come on, really? And he's like, no. He's like, I'm serious. So he was an ex-cop. And he told me that he suffered from hemorrhoids. Now, listen, this is our channel. This is what we do. We help people, right? And you don't know the people out there might not have them.
I apologize. No.
I'm just saying, people could have all kinds of problems. Anyways, the reason I thought about
this here to talk about butts
topic was he said that he talked to a doctor and they told him to go to the store and get a garlic and take a clove of garlic.
I did not know this story was going this direction.
A clove of garlic.
I'm apologizing again.
And he said you insert it and your hemorrhoid will be gone in 24 hours. And he said he tried it, and it 1,000% works.
Lord help us, baby Jesus.
Never had that issue, never tried it. But listen, we're here to help people. And if I can help anybody in any way. Have you ever had them?
Go put some garlic.
I don't know if they're painful or not, but I'm telling you from what I heard from him, they're very painful. They're very annoying. And if I can help somebody get over that, where they don't have to be in that situation, I 1,000% am going to help and give you an idea. What's it going to do? It's not going to harm anything. It's garlic. It's not like it's a chemical or it's a pill, right? Well, it just came to my mind. It was just, we saw the garlic and I thought, well, he told me that story.
I saw the garlic and I thought, well, I'll just put that in my butt.
Well, he said it worked. 24 hours and it was all gone. He didn't have it no more. Well, I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
That garlic or that garlic? Because, I mean, that looks like that might be.
No, it was a garlic clove. Not, you go to the store and you get a thing of garlic, you cut it up into cloves. It was a whole clove. That's what he said. And he said it worked 1,000% 24 hours, no more. It was gone.
I'll do a lot of things for you in this marriage.
Just saying.
But should you ever get hemorrhoids,
if I could help anybody,
that will not be one of them.
I'm here to help. That's what this is about, right? It's helping people. So if we can assist, then we're going to help. It's just an idea. It's a thought.
Well, that's like your gout
Yeah.
The tart cherry juice.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that.
Somebody asked me the other day.
I don't have any.
We had where was it? Where was I at? The lady was having gout problems. She was like limping around in her gout, and I said, "Go get some tart cherry juice." And she said, "What?"
Yeah.
I said, "Absolutely. Tomorrow, that'll be gone."
Yeah. So listen. So we didn't talk about that. So I've suffered from gout for years. My dad had it. He was on medication. Allopurinol was a pill that you can take to help prevent gout. I've had it so bad I've had to go to the doctor and get a needle put in my toe of cortisone because I couldn't stand the pain anymore. It's very painful. You can't put a shoe on. For those of you that don't know what gout is,
they can't put the sheet.
Always in usually my left toe is I always get in the same spot, and you don't know it till you wake up. You'll get up in the morning and be like, "Well, I got gout." Sheet can't touch it. Nobody can touch it. It's usually very red. It's hot to touch, and it's the most painful thing I've felt ever. It's terrible, and I've had it for weeks and weeks. And then finally I read it or I saw it somewhere and I heard about it. I went to Whole Foods and I got a bottle. I don't know how big it was like that. I don't know how many ounces it is.
It is only tart.
But you have to have
cherry juice.
Tart cherry juice. And I sat home and I drank the entire bottle over the period of the evening. And I got up the next day and it was gone. Mm-hmm. I didn't have any more pain, no more inflammation. It was gone. So fast forward to I just had it, 3 days ago? Mm-hmm. 3 or 4 days ago, I woke up. I'm like, you ain't going to believe this. I've got gout. I don't even know what caused it. It's usually caused from uric acid buildup.
Well, we thought that's why we stopped with the beer.
Yeah, because I did drink some beer for a while, some craft beers, and the yeast and the hops can cause it sometimes. Mm-hmm. So that's why I'm not drinking that beer right now. But I had it, and I immediately had a bottle. We usually save one.
Yeah.
That's why we don't have it out here, because I drank it.
Stock.
Keep it one on the shelf in case I get gout. I drank the whole bottle throughout the day, kept my foot elevated. The next morning, gout was gone.
Gone.
Didn't have any. So if you know anybody that suffers from gout and does not want to be on medication for it, get you bottles of tart cherry juice, and you have to drink a bottle like that. You can't have like 6 ounces of it.
It's like a 24 to 32 ounce bottle.
It's probably close to 32, I think. Something like that. Drink that sucker down and you won't have no more gout. It'll be gone the next day. So that's huge because I suffer from that a lot.
Yeah.
Well, not so much now, but I did a few days ago, but I think it was the beer.
Yeah, it had to have been because you were drinking like 2 or 3 of those a week, and you normally don't do that.
That's not true because I only drink 2 a week. I only drink during the podcast, really.
Well, that one time you drank 3.
Well, that's because anyways, it doesn't matter. Really, it doesn't matter. All I'm saying is that's what caused it. But these are good remedies.
Yes.
But again, if you guys know anything, please put it in the comments. I would like to learn. I mean,
I know of a lot of other natural herbs and stuff like that, but a lot of them are, 1, they're hard to find. 2, you don't know from the source that you're getting them from if they're good. I mean, 3, you could always grow them, but who has time for that?
Oh, I was going to ask you something. I talked to Kyle yesterday, my son. Toothache. What do you take for toothache?
Clove oil.
Told you. I told him that. He's like, what? I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's clove oil that you put on a tooth if you have a bad toothache, right? Yep. So little things like this. We talked a lot about frankincense. That's huge. Like frankincense is good for a lot of stuff.
That's what's in here. This, I'm sorry, I didn't explain. This is just all those herbs and stuff steeped in water. But yeah, frankincense is in here. That's supposedly, I don't think it's the same type of frankincense. If you put frankincense in the roof, just a drop in the roof of your mouth, put it on your finger and rub it in the roof of your mouth. It's supposed to help with certain kinds of neurological issues and treatments and preventative for some certain types of cancers.
I never heard that before.
You never know what you read online anymore. I don't know. And I haven't tried a lot of these things, but I do know, like we said before, everything that you could possibly need, not to treat some of this weird crap that's just coming up from all the horrible things we put in our bodies over the last few decades, but I don't know. I know that you can survive on what God put on the planet.
Yeah.
I know there's thousands of different plants and herbs and stuff like that that can treat thousands of different things. Just like what is that? Soursop. Like if
Yeah,
you
we
crush
saw
up
that.
3 soursop seeds a day and
Didn't
eat
you
them,
eat some of that somewhere?
yeah,
We were
it's
camping. You
very,
found one.
very good.
Which is rare, but
Super good.
we found it somewhere.
Has a lot of good properties and for cancer, stomach, everything.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess if I had a big enough place and I could just grow everything and know that it was sourced from a good
well, that's the problem.
place,
I mean, that's the problem with today's, like, look, you just don't know what you're getting. Like, this carnivore thing we talked about, they talk about make sure it's not processed. Now, if you have to get it processed, like, it's okay.
Sure it's, like, got less than 3 ingredients.
Yeah, you want to read the ingredients on everything. But like the doctor today that was talking on his channel was like, hey, hot dogs are not bad for you. There's worse things you can be eating than hot dogs.
Right.
Yes, it's processed. But like, you got to think people's budget. We can't afford ribeye steaks every night. And I don't really eat hot dogs, but I'm just saying you could. You just got to read the ingredients and everything, and you don't know where you're getting anything. I mean, I just don't want to go through McDonald's, Burger King anymore. Taco. You just don't know. Number one, who's cooking your food? Some disgruntled employee. They don't want to be there, and he's upset because he had to come into work today. He drops it on the floor, puts it back on the table. You eat it, right? And then where's that meat coming from? Is it really meat? Most people say it's probably not meat, right? There's that guy that has a YouTube channel that has like a Big Mac from like 30 years ago, and it still looks the same. How's that possible, right? No mold, no nothing.
Preservatives.
So I just don't trust that stuff. Now I stuff at the grocery store the same way. So I try not to eat stuff that's processed.
Well, the same goes for like all of the carnivore stuff you look at. Like that one chick that she went through like 5 different kinds of butters and how they're going to kill you. How you shouldn't eat this because that literally narrowed down every single type of butter.
Yeah.
So
well, there was one because there was one
that's the most expensive butter that's made on the planet. But
I will say that I know on the carnivore diet they say that you're better off eating grass-fed,
right,
for sure, and stuff with no salt, like non-salted butter, right?
Yeah,
and stuff like that. So there are some things. But listen, everybody has a budget. You all have to figure out what your budget is, what you can afford.
Do the best with what you can do.
That's exactly it. We don't have a high budget. Like we get Walmart, not branding them, but Walmart butter, like whatever, that you need to do to get through what you do. And it works. I don't know if it causes anything else, but listen, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. I can tell you that the carnivore works. This stuff definitely has helped me. And that stuff's helped her. Plus this, I don't have any need for that. I don't have any hair. And so I haven't done the mushroom.
You have wrinkles.
I don't really have any wrinkles. Not so much. I have some eye wrinkles, but that's because I'm sensitive to the light.
What?
Yeah, I'm sensitive to light, so I squint my eyes all the time because I'm very sensitive to light. So I got to squint my eyes all the time. I wear sunglasses 24 hours a day if I could. But I can't. That's why I have like these, what they call them, crow's feet in your eyes, because I squint a lot because of the sunlight. That's why. Mm.
That's why I have them.
Yeah. So anyways, good cigar. I know you don't like it. I thought it was very smooth. It's a basic cigar.
It just tastes like cardboard.
It's a basic cigar. There's nothing, no bells and whistles. I think I might have paid $8, maybe $9, somewhere in that ballpark for the cigar. But it's a Romeo and Julieta.
Romeo y Juliet.
And it's a good cigar. It's very smooth. It wasn't harsh by any means. It's got a good toast to it. It smoked well. It wasn't like hard to puff on. I think it was rolled to perfection. It's a great cigar to sit down and have to enjoy. And now listen, I like the Betty. I like a little flavor to the cigar. But
you got some super discounted ones.
I did.
That we're going to try next week.
We're going to try some on a couple podcasts. I bought like 4 or 5 cigars the other day, and I found some on. They might have been like clearance. They were like $2.50 a piece. But listen, I'm going to try them because I've heard some guys talk about cigars. And listen, there's some guys that have a $5 cigar and then a $30 cigar, and they like the $5 cigar better. Just tastes better, right? It's a better smoke. So I like to try different things.
I mean, the Betties are anywhere from $5 to $15.
They're not terrible, but I think like on the podcast, right? We're doing the smoke rings. We want to try different things and say, I'll tell you all the time what the cigar is. I'll give you the brand name and tell you, hey, this is good, or you'll see me. If I don't like it, I'll put it out and be like, nope, don't get that cigar. And we will go out to the humidor and get another one. Because I just won't sit here and smoke it. If I don't enjoy a cigar, I'm not going to just keep smoking it just to smoke it. I'll just get rid of it. Why would I do it? It's like ordering food, and you order a steak, it comes to your table, and you don't want to send it back. You paid for it, send it back. We talked about that on our podcast too.
Yeah, they're
Do you
going to
think
wipe
somebody's
that
going
thing
to
on the
spit in it?
floor.
Listen, I paid for it. If
They're
I paid
still
for it, send it
going to
back.
rub it on the floor.
I don't know. All right. Anything else you got?
That's all.
We're about wrapped up
of.
with our cigar. I think we covered everything. If you guys have any questions, as always, ask in the comments. Any other videos you guys would like to see, please leave it in the comments. Don't forget to follow us on our Patreon page. We're also on Facebook under Smoke Rings After Dark. And buymeacoffee.com. You can go to that in the description as well if you want to support the channel with any kind of financial support, so we can go buy some good cigars, some bad cigars, some different types of bourbon, and we'll definitely give you a shout out for those people that support through there. So like the video, please subscribe to it. Please share it out, as we're trying to get more subscribers. We appreciate everybody that takes the time to watch these. I know they're usually around 45 minutes to an hour, but we thank you for watching. We enjoy doing these. We've had a lot of fun. The last one was really good with the game night. So we're going to continue to stay on track 2 days a week, usually Wednesdays and Sundays. All right, guys. Have a good night.
Good night, guys.